The Islamic account is very strange. It is that I guess that people think Jesus was crucified and that somebody was crucified, but it wasn't Jesus. It was just somebody else who people thought was Jesus. And it's a very strange thing to think.
Well, it is.
Strange thing to think.
Well, it is.
Strange thing to think.
Well, it is.
Here's the bigger problem. Islam's idea that Jesus was not crucified, but that somebody else was crucified instead of him, is an idea that came before Islam within certain sects and heretical beliefs and movements within Christianity. Crucifixion denial, that Jesus was not crucified, and substitution hypothesis, that somebody else was killed instead of Jesus, are ideas that are found in docetic Christian beliefs, or Gnostic Christian beliefs, or movements like the Bogomilists, or Monophysites who believe that Jesus was only fully divine, not fully human, or not part human. But what makes them so different from the Islamic idea is that they have a reason to believe that Jesus was not killed. What all of these movements and beliefs have in common is that they believe Jesus was divine, or he was of a different nature. Because of that, they developed the idea that if Jesus is divine, if he is God, if he's not at all human, then it doesn't make sense for Jesus to be killed on the cross, to be crucified, to suffer, and to die. Which is why these movements established certain ideas, such as that Jesus did not actually die, but that there was only a representation of Jesus on the cross, or that Jesus did not suffer and he survived the crucifixion and then ascended to heaven, or that somebody else was crucified instead of him. In one famous example, according to early church fathers, in the Gospel of Basilides, as Dr. Bart Ehrman recently mentioned, we find the same idea, that Jesus was not crucified, but that Simon the Cyrene, instead of him, was crucified, and Jesus was a bystander and watched, while everybody thought the man on the cross was Jesus. These are ideas that exist because of the idea that Jesus is God. So it makes sense for these people to adopt such a belief. So it makes sense for these people to adopt such a belief. So it makes sense for these people to adopt such a belief.